been doing the right thing for all these years now, and where has it gotten me? Nowhere.
Ciao, Caco, ladies. Ciao, Caco.
I might have a job for you.
Where and when?
You faked evidence.
Yeah! Who among us is without sin?
Better Call Saul. Season premiere, Monday, February 15th at 10, only on AMC.
Yes, indeed. That's audio from Better Call Saul. The hit show returns for Season 2, Monday, February 15th, 9 o'clock Central on AMC. And one of the stars, Rhea Seehorn, who plays Kim Wexler, is on the MPW Digital TV Celebrity Hotline right now. I'm so excited. Rhea, how are you?
Hey, Tony. How's it going?
Oh, my gosh. I'm great. I love Better Call Saul. It's my favorite show. So thank you off the bat.
Oh, thanks a lot. Are you just saying that because it's not a caucus?
Yes, I'm so Ray, my caucus is so tired. So where we're at, I had and I don't know if it's the privilege, but I was able to see in person Jeb Bush, Marco Rubio, Donald Trump, Bernie Sanders. They all came through, they did the thing, and now we're back to small town, quiet Iowa, and it's wonderful.
Great. That's great. And Jimmy McGill is crushing it in the polls now, so it's just awesome. I'm so surprised he didn't run. I mean, at this point.
I know. Oh, my gosh. So you got to be excited for Season 2 to kick off this coming Monday night. Season 1 came on, and people just fell in love with it and all the different characters. So when you get the call that it's been picked up for a second season, were you just overwhelmed, excited, or what was the emotion?
Yeah, I mean, I was very excited. We all were. This was an unusual circumstance and vote of confidence from AMC and Sony that we were actually in the middle of taping episode 1 of season 1 in Albuquerque when we got the call for a pickup for season 2. Normally you wait till you watch a couple of episodes, but it was just what a morale boost. We were there, with our giant crew and that are all spectacular people that have been working together all the way through the Breaking Bad years, and then and the cast was all together. So to get that news with everybody, it was pretty awesome. We only missed the writers' room because they stay back here in Burbank.
Bob Odenkirk, like the guy, I want to call him a genius, and I think that that's a fair right. I mean, he's brilliant to watch and all the things that he's done. But man, this Jimmy McGill character, and I've described him this way before. I talked to Patrick Fabian last year. Jimmy, you love to hate him, and Odenkirk does it so well, right?
Right. Yeah. I mean, it's interesting. Vince was talking, or maybe it was Peter in some interviews recently, just talking about how much they sort of fell in love with the Jimmy McGill character as well. And I think we all did. That at first you started out, because I was a huge Breaking Bad fan too, and I'm a huge Bob Odenkirk fan. Just okay, so when do we get to see Saul and his antics? But instead, the layers of the writers and our executive producers, and then Bob Odenkirk have put into this real human being and this origin story to see this man actually fight to be good, as opposed to, I think Vince was saying that Walter White was he was a man that was basically his ego was undoing and basically bad and in the good package trying to get there, and instead you're watching a man fight to try to be good and fight against his own, you could say destiny, or you could say learned behavior. It's a lot of questions about destiny and stuff, and I enjoy watching it. You sometimes forget that you're in it. I'm just like, oh, that was a great scene. Oh, this is the talk. Okay.
For Breaking Bad, I got into that kind of late, and then I was hooked, and I loved it because it was kind of like this dark show with a smile, and that's kind of how I feel about Better Call Saul. It's there's a lot of intense stuff going on, but there's always kind of that smile and that smirk that you can sort of pick up on. So while it is serious at times, you can, when there's a moment to laugh, I feel like for the audience that's huge. And I wonder, Ray, for you, when you're filming this with Bob and Patrick and everybody, were there a lot of reshoots or retakes? Because, these are funny people, yourself included.
Thank you.
Did you have to go back to do a lot of stuff over, or was everybody pretty...
No, not because anybody was breaking, which for anybody listening that doesn't know what that means, it's, when you're laughing, you start to laugh as the actor in the scene, and you're not supposed to. But we don't have a lot of that. We do carry that. What you're talking about, that sort of very dark comedy, is even more prevalent, I think, in season 2. They sort of ratcheted everything up, which was really fun to be a part of. All the plates just start spinning faster, and the whole thing got darker, whether it's the dramatic elements or the comedic elements. And those are really fun to play. They tend to be character based instead of a joke. I mean, there are some people, Saul included, and even you see people tell jokes that fall flat, or people tell a joke in a nervous situation, which is kind of great, but it's all like human based. Nobody's just happens to be like, Mr. Funny or something.
Right.
It's all character based, and they have a darker twist to them because of their circumstances. And that, as an actor, is really fun. We do laugh in between at what each other has done, but we're a fairly studious group when we're in the middle of it.
Yeah, I bet. Does it surprise you, Ray? Like, so my friend, one of my best friends got married in Santa Fe in September, and
oh, beautiful.
Yeah, my wife and I had never been out there, and then of course we had to go to Albuquerque and check out some of the locations from Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. Does that is it tough to film this show out there? Because I assume, not that people know where you're at all the time, but these are fans that want to go to the locations. I mean, it's sort of like a religious experience for some of them.
It is. I mean, being I wasn't in the Breaking Bad show, so that's new to me. And watching people's response to, especially our first season, Bob and Jonathan Banks and stuff, they're incredibly nice. The locals are so nice, but incredibly respectful at the same time. For the most part, I didn't hear any of stories that were, disrespectful or really intrusive. And now, when we went back the second season, it was fun that people now have a connection to characters that are from the Better Call Saul world, and they talk to us. And you have trouble. We shoot so much on location. We shoot so many. The nail salon is real.
Right.
The office at Hamlin McGill, while it's not called that in real life, is multiple real law offices, and there are the toll booth is real. It's hard to keep those things under wraps. What's made it a little easier is now there's a lot of stuff shooting in Albuquerque. When Breaking Bad was there was very little being shot there ever, right. And now there's a lot. So you do see a lot of. I don't know. Do you see this a lot in Iowa? Do people shoot there much where you have these little yellow and orange signs everywhere telling people where productions are, but they're all given false names and weird directions.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, and I love
you kind of hide from people.
Right. Yeah, and I think that's great. And Albuquerque was such an interesting place, but it's such a perfect setting, and I really. It is. Better Call Saul again. Season 2, 9:00 Central for us on Monday. Ray, it's going to be so fun to get back into these characters in this world because, again, as a fan, when a show ends, there's a void, right? And we feel it. Yeah. So while we don't want to, it's tough.
These guys Vince Gilligan and Peter Gold take such great care to craft every single episode down to the comma. All of our writers, and Tom Schnoz and Jennifer Hutchinson and Gordon Smith, the whole writers room. Just such great attention to detail. And then, as we all know, Skip and Kelly and Dave Porter, all of these people in post are just artists themselves. So it's all to make the show the story that they know has to be on the level that the fans want from them, and they do it. So that's why we have this long break.
Well, it all comes together, and again, folks listening, Better Call Saul Season 2, Monday, February 15th, 9:00 Central for us. Ray plays Kim Wexler, great character. The relationship and the dichotomy with you and Jimmy is fantastic. I can't wait for Monday. Thank you for doing this. I appreciate the time.
Of course. I hope you guys watch on Monday. It's going to be great.
We will. Have a great day, Ray, okay?
All right, thanks. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.